Part of our 2023 North Dakota player profile with the North Dakota Shrine Bowl. That is Emanuel Spiyee from the Fargo South Bruins. And Emanuel, for your senior season here to get nominated to the Shrine Bowl game, what does it mean for you?
It means a lot. You go throughout the whole season, and a lot of things happen. And even though it wasn't something I wasn't really worried about or focused on, but it's a great accomplishment.
And to have a couple of players get nominated with you as well for teammates, what does that just kind of say about Coach Colesville, the program, and where Fargo South football's at right now, Emanuel?
Oh, I mean, he's always been a great coach, and I feel like everybody, if you just kind of focus on what he's saying, and if it gets through to you, it's just you become a good player.
Is there when the rosters came out, was there a particular rival or someone that maybe in a different class that you got to see highlights of that you're excited to have on your team for a week coming up here for the Shrine Bowl, Emmanuel?
When I went out to my Concordia visit in the spring last year, me and Charlie Kalina out of Devils Detroit Lake, sorry, me and him met over there, and then he actually gave me a concussion during the summer during the 7-on-7 tournament. So for me and him to be on the same team, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to have those Minnesota guys on the roster as well. And moving forward, speaking of college, Emmanuel, what's your next step in life once the Shrine Bowl is all said and done?
I got Valley City State University. I'm going over there.
Coach Mack and company, what just made Valley City State part of the North Star and the NAIA just the right fit for you, Emmanuel, on the football field?
It just kind of feels like kind of home because Coach Coles went there. He always had great things to say about that. A lot of our coaching staff is from Valley City, and it just seems like I'm already kind of flowing in that system.
Let's talk a little bit about Coach Colesville and your assistant there at Fargo South. What do you hope to take with you from a Fargo South Bruin heading to be a VCSU Viking coming up? What do you hope to take from your coaches moving forward?
Definitely the knowledge and the work ethic that they've kind of put in me throughout my 4 years over here.
Is there a favorite memory that comes to mind, whether it's on the football field here, Emmanuel, or maybe you as a fan just in football in general? If I ask you what's your favorite football memory of all time, what stands out more than others?
Definitely that first playoff win that we had in the first round. It was Coach Coastal's first playoff win in his years over here, and it was just a great feeling.
Take us through, if you could, go back to your 14-year-old self or someone who's, knocking on the door, having an opportunity to play at the next level in terms of JV varsity or having an extracurricular activity. What would be some words of wisdom that you learned during your time up to where you are now, Emmanuel, that you would like to kind of pass down to the younger kids?
You just got to work hard in the time you got because it goes by really, really, really quick. You're never going to regret working hard. So.
Is there a particular superstition that you had before you got to kick off on a Friday night? And if so, can you just elaborate on it a little bit here, Emmanuel, or were you not much superstitious at all?
Well, I wasn't really superstitious. I just had to relax a little bit because I was kind of anxious and I was kind of nervous before games. But after a couple of plays, I kind of settled down.
Final thing for you, man, before I let you go, for the Shrine Bowl, it is another week of football here against some of the best in the state of North Dakota. What do you hope to take from the Shrine Bowl in a week where you are going to go up against future maybe football rivals at Mayville State or some guys that are going to be with you at VCSU? What do you hope to kind of take with you moving forward from this week at the North Dakota Shrine Bowl?
I mean, with just like the best players in the state, and even with the coaches also being elected, um, it's always something that you could learn from people. Even though I've played for a while, but it's always something new.
Hey, Emmanuel, thanks so much for your time and best of luck coming up at Valley City State in the fall.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.